Hello and a very warm welcome. I went to my local SCS shop today and we had a positive outcome. I now have a brand new sofa, but the only negative is I have to wait 12 to 16 weeks. I go in my local shop today and SCS, this is probably the most positive outcome I've ever had since selling me a bogey sofa to now redeeming themselves. They've gave me free delivery. They knocked £6 off. I paid 394. They said 400, so they've knocked £6 off. Gave me free delivery, but really the free delivery is for all the nonsense I've had to put up with and all the chasing. And I've had to pay £79 extra. But to be fair, they've dealt with it today. They did a good job today. Can't really fault them. Probably visiting the shop, this has been my most positive outcome. In the background is some photos of my visit to my local store. I thought I would take some photos just so that I have a receipt now. I have some photos of the day I went back into the shop and got a sofa adequate of what I paid for and not this leather plastic nonsense that's downstairs. Anyway, I go into the shop. They know who I am 100%. They don't bother me when I go in the shop. They don't harass me. It's amazing. You do a video and you're actually left alone. But these salesmen are what they are. They're salesmen and they're under pressure to get so many sales across the line. Otherwise their job's on the line. So we go in, have a look around. The same sofa that I was interested in on Monday was still there, but it had got moved downstairs. So the same guy also who sold me the bogey sofa sold me this sofa, which was kind of interesting. I said you were the guy who sold me the bogey sofa. I don't remember. Very convenient, but he was actually pretty decent today. Although he did have an odd situation. Obviously, I said I wanted this sofa. Now, this is a three-seater. The two-seater was 469. This three-seater is 479. Sorry. So it's £10 difference. Obviously, I'm going to go for the three-seater because it's better value for money. Now it is leather. Obviously, you will see it. I've got pictures of me in the shop. The booklet. It is leather. I have a receipt, and yeah, I'm actually quite pleased with how today went because I want this over, I'm sure SCS do, and now I should not need to go back in the shop now because I have bought a sofa. The delivery is going to be 12 to 16 weeks, which sucks. Should be quicker than that, but it is what it is. And yeah, I should not need to go back in my shop now because if this sofa is actually quality, up to standard, what I paid for, there will be no more issues, and then we can do the final huge story about my experience with the sofa specialist SCS. So there we have it. So I basically visited my shop today. I found one that was suitable. I wanted the two-seater. I soon realised the three-seater was only £10 more, so I went for it. Now this one in the photos is a recliner. I've gone for the non-recliner. As you can see in the background, it's £479. I didn't want the recliner because it was a lot more. SCS, they charge no delivery, which is also compensation for the nonsense, and they took £6 off because I spent £394, £325 for the sofa, the rest on the delivery, but they knocked £6 off and just said 400. I pay an extra £79 for this sofa, and I get a receipt. I was very adamant to receive a receipt, but the guy, the salesman, wasn't too keen on getting me a receipt. I was like, no, I want a receipt because if this nonsense happens again, I'll be coming back in and showing you the receipt. This is a complaint, remember? So I was very adamant that I wanted a receipt, something with just basically proof that I have bought this, and if it does, pray to God it doesn't, but if it does go like my old one downstairs, I can take it back. And again we have the situation. Hopefully that won't occur though. It was very odd how he was reluctant to get the receipt, but finally he went to get a receipt, brought it back, we did the payment, and it was a positive experience with SCS. Probably my only positive experience so far, but they did do a good job today, and when they do a good job, I'll praise them. It's no agenda against SCS, just the sofa they sold me was so poor, it was an embarrassment to even be in a shop. But I have purchased a new sofa. Now we play a waiting game of 12 to 16 weeks. They will take my old sofa, bring me a new one, and finally that should be the saga over, and I can do a full video and summary of my experience. But fair play to SCS today. They free delivery. I'm happy with my experience today. Can't fault it. When they do a good job, you gotta say they do a good job. Obviously I've done quite a lot of ranting, but I think it was justified because the first sofa they sold me was horse shit. Thanks for watching. Comment down below. Can't wait for my new sofa.